Tonight's episode begins with all of you guys basically waking up after your restless night full of strange nightmares. Your fatigue that you experienced at the hands of Ashley Main has all but gone. You do feel a little bit sore, especially in the arm area, but other than that, you're by no means as worse for wear as you was the night before. Even Raisa.
And how's Raisa?
Yep, yeah. Even her with her spider venom, you still feel a tad groggy, but okay. Your strength points have returned. You're no longer down on strength. That was going to be my
first question.
What about like the wolf slash or whatever? Does she have it still?
She does still have a strange scratch mark, which she seems to remember getting in the dream. Yes. So was it a dream, or wasn't it? Who knows? Of course, it can't have all been completely legit because you're all alive still.
Right.
But
even Cal.
That's it. But the one thing that you guys did forget to do was when Ashley Main told you he knew another wizard that was more powerful and could actually remove enchantments from your arms, you were like, yeah, whatever, we're going to sleep. And you kind of went to bed without collecting that information from the guy.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake.
We were knackered.
That's it. So, yeah,
we were
up.
Beyond knackered.
Yeah.
The one thing that you all are is pretty damn famished. If you remember, when you came back, you were running low on rations. You were basically living off of the odd rabbit and berries that your guide, Hansel Falafel, was able to find you.
The odd what?
The odd rabbit.
Bush bunny?
Bush bunnies, yeah. Bush bunnies. The odd bush bunny and the few, the few berries that he managed to find. But you're all pretty starving hungry. And then when you got here, you pretty much all just went straight to bed. So there we go.
All right.
Alrighty. So what do you guys want to do?
Get some damn food.
Alrighty. Downstairs.
Downstairs we go. Let's go, guys.
All right. So downstairs into the main common area of the inn.
I think we should sit over here, guys. In the corner.
Naturally, that's where you would want to go.
Of course it is.
I'll go. There's already a cup of coffee, it looks like. I'll just have that one.
That's like from the previous person, maybe left over from last night. You know, it is Sally after all. She doesn't clean
After that nightmare we had, I'm drinking that coffee.
Right. Surveying the room, Radovan, you'll be pleased to see that Sally is actually not here this morning.
Yay, it's Cassandra!
Right here, with her big wig and overly flowing bosom is here instead.
Okay, yes, I am staying away from the ladies. I am going to sit right here.
So you go, yoo-hoo! They want to cramp his style. Okay, well,
totally,
as soon as you guys come down, I mean, there's several people here already. As might be expected, the lovely Cassandra immediately makes her way straight over to the clerical table of Radovan Rainier. Just kind of sauntering over in an overly friendly manner. Flipping her hair, she kind of comes over to you and she says, "Morning, handsome.
How are you doing?
How you doing?"
Oh, wait, let me check. How you doing?
Since when did Radovan comes from Brooklyn?
He's Joey Tribbiani, yeah.
Right.
No. How are you? What's going on?
He said, "Oh, I'm fine. What can I get you for this morning for breakfast?"
Whiskey and surprise me. Something meaty and delicious, please.
Okay, she kind of giggles. And then she goes over to the ladies' table.
What do you want? No.
Wow.
Okay, so she comes over to you. What can I get for you ladies then?
Just whatever the special is for breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take the same. And some water, please.
Alrighty.
Or tea. I'll take some tea.
Tea? Oh, I don't get asked for that very often. Let me go and see if we've got some. Okay, she wanders off.
Her voice is cracking.
She's in shock.
Turning into a man.
She's in shock.
She's a man!
Tea? Alrighty, so you guys are sitting there. About 15, 20 minutes later, she comes back. She brings you your large flagon of whiskey, you drunk bastard.
Yes.
And a plate of bratwurst. And basically brings the same food items for you two ladies, but the beverages that you requested.
So, while we're eating over casual conversation, I would like to ask Kia if she still has the blue gem and if she thinks it would be better if I carried it.
Well, that's the real question, is it? Do I think it's better?
That's right.
No, but
I'm politely asking.
The fact that she remembered.
Holy moly.
I remembered? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, anything shiny.
I snicker. Like, yeah, you can have it. Whatever. And I take it out of my pocket, hand it to her.
Okay.
It's all yours.
The Racer is now keeper of all the shiny things as usual.
All the things, yes.
Alrighty. Okay, so you sit down, you sup, you have a ample breakfast, fill your tummies, and now you're kind of feeling a lot better, much more content than you were before.
Excellent.
Well, I think it's time we head back to Ashland, Maine, and actually get the name of that wizard.
Yeah, and replenish our supplies. And Kia, I'm not sending you on my own this time.
I wonder why not. I got everything we needed. We survived.
Yeah.
Fact.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you're going to head back to Ashland Main's tower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you head off down the main street. It's a bright, sunny midsummer's day. You get to the tower. The little bell and his elaborately carved door is there, as per normal.
Ding, ding, ding.
Alrighty, not too long after that, you see a familiar-looking face peer out the upper window. He's like, "Oh, you're back rather early. One moment." And he lowers down the elevator. The door opens, and the cage-like elevator that you have been in multiple times now is sitting there before you, waiting for you to enter it.
It's time
Here we go.
Here we go.
Well, the familiar kind of ride as you get ratcheted to the top. Once you get it to the top of the elevator, of course, he's there waiting. The familiar paraphernalia of the wizard's tower is there, including his strange corpse-like friend that he seems to have over in the far corner. Well, I haven't finished with the cure yet. Is there something I can help you with?
It appears in our tiredness, we forgot to get more details of your friend.
My friend?
The wizard you told us about, who could potentially help us.
Oh, yes. The, oh, that was last night. Yes. No, yes, that's right. You were in somewhat of a hurry. Probably has something to do with the fact that most of you collapsed. But beyond that, yes, the colleague I spoke of is one Baron Lightstaff. He's a wizard of some power. When last I knew, he was set up, he was set up on the Scarrowmere, which is a lake not too far away from here, near the town of Scarrow. Taken to a retired life, enjoying his love of fishing, apparently. I'll write you a letter of introduction and explain your efforts to aid me in curing the town, which I feel should be, hopefully, complete within the next few days. St. Cuthbert willing. If he feels so inclined, perhaps he might be willing to help you. Or perhaps he won't. I don't know, really. But I'll certainly make the introduction. You have at least earned that.
At least the introduction is very kind of you, and we appreciate it.
Right, well, he makes his way over to his table of written materials and scratches out some kind of letter, stamps it with a big blob of wax, rolls it up into a scroll, and stuffs it in your hand. Here you go. Well, if that was all, I don't wish to keep you from your labors, but I do have a lot to get on with.
Thank you, Ashlyn.
Not at all, not at all. So I'll see you later. Goodbye. As he kind of gestures that you should re-enter the cage.
I think we'll take the hint.
Alrighty, so he lowers you back down, and you're back on the streets of Sorrowmore once again.
Well, who wants to get the supplies? Because I'm not allowed to.
Why don't we all go together?
Alright.
I'll trust you ladies to that. I have to go see a priest.
Okay. So,
Alright.
Okay, so Radovan, you're going to the church, and then you guys are going to...
I'm going to the church.
The store. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, ladies, you'll get to the store before Radovan reaches the church. So once you arrive there, you wander in. The familiar looking lady, the elderly lady that works there, says, "Oh, hello. What can I get you?"
All right. Do we still have the letter of marque for our supplies?
Technically, yes, you do.
Okay. All right. So I would like to. Does she have 3 weather repellent cloaks that we could acquire?
3 wet weather cloaks. Let me have a look. Yes, actually, I do.
Excellent.
Okay, she goes and kind of
Torches.
grabs those out of the off the rack and brings them and dumps them on the counter for you. Torches. How many would you like?
3.
3? Fair
3.
enough. Yep. Okay, she reaches under the counter and pulls out 3 wooden torches and drops them on. You have anything to light them with?
Yes. Do we... Jane, do you have any spells or anything, or is it just best that we buy stuff to... Probably buy
for torches?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Well, we might as well have it anyways. We'll grab a flint.
Okay, so she puts a flint and steel up on the counter as well?
I have flint and steel.
Actually, so do I, so...
Oh, well then...
Yeah.
You don't need it. Okay.
Never mind.
I would like to replenish my arrows for sure.
Alrighty. She has in stock currently, let's see. Okay, she has 25 arrows currently in stock.
I will take them all.
Okay. just load them up.
That's right.
So she puts all of those on the counter.
I turn to Raisa and say, should we invite Hans? Maybe he doesn't seem to care much about this town anymore. We could.
You know what? I think we definitely use him. He knows his way. I'm gonna ask the lady how far it is to the town of Sorrow or Scarrow. Yeah, Scarrow.
Well, let's see. You'd head out of the Northwood Road about a day, or well, you going on foot, horse, or cart?
I think we'll probably have a cart.
This is if you're going by cart, it's probably about 4 days, I would think. You're going to head up the road, and once you get to the fork, you're going to want to take a right, and that will lead you straight to the town of Scarrow.
Okay, I'm going to turn to Kia.
You might actually be in luck if that's where you're going and you're planning on leaving today.
Oh, we are.
Why?
He says, well, if you quickly make your way over to the marketplace before they leave, today is when they usually bring in the fresh fish from Scarrow. So there's probably a merchant caravan that's heading back that way today. You could always hitch a ride with them. Sometimes they're even willing to hire people like yourselves for protection.
Well, thank you for the advice.
He says, well, not at all. You've done us a great service. We owe you a lot here in Sorrowmorn.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask Kia and say, how many days' supplies or rations do you think we should take? I'm thinking at least 6 4-day trip, knowing our luck.
Yeah, at least 6. Let's go for 6.
Okay,
each.
6 days supplies for 3
each. There we go. Okay, so she basically hands you 18 little packages of iron rations. Isn't all of this is going in the mayor's tab? Is it?
Yes.
Excellent.
How is my rope looking after its adventures? Is it still in good condition?
Yeah, no, you had good quality rope, so it's still fine.
Cool, just making sure.
Well, is that all then?
See ya. Yes, thank you very much.
Well, thanks very much. Very much appreciate your business today. I'll be sending the bill to the mayor. When are you coming back this way? Do you know?
We don't.
Okay, good. Never mind. Well, farewell and have a great day.
She's not going to cheat the mayor, is she?
Who would know? You won't be here to find out, will you?
Yeah, she is. Who cares?
So hey, can I just call her out, or do I have to do a detect motive?
If you want to try to call her out, you can. I mean, or if you actually want to do a detect motive, then maybe you'll actually know one way or the other. Otherwise, it's just your guess versus my guess.
Okay, I would like to detect her motive because I don't want her cheating the mayor. That's not nice.
All right, go ahead and make a detect motive check then.
Wow.
Interesting.
Race's attitude is if anyone's going to cheat the mayor, it's going to be her.
Hey, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that at all.
Assumptions.
Oh, this should be interesting. Okay, let's see how the rolling goes today.
All right, let's get the first.
11.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
It's difficult to get a read on her. I mean, it is entirely possible, but she could also be just very excited that she's just racked up a huge sale, too, so...
Okay. Alright, well then I'm not going to say anything.
Alrighty. So
We'll
you head
thank
out.
her
Meanwhile, Radovan, you have made your way to the church.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on that door.
It is opened by a familiar-looking face, and he is extremely alive. And
You're
not dead.
alive! I give him a big hug. Immediately, I give him a hug.
Yes, I'm still alive.
Oh, thank God you're alive.
Thanks for the follow, man. He said, yeah, why would you... Oh, Snow Wolf, what's up, buddy? So why would you, be hugging me?
I relinquish my hold over him and give him a slight push away.
Well, he kind of naturally takes 2 steps backwards anyway, and he's like,
alright.
dusting himself off because he's got Radovan on him.
I'm like, long story, man. Where's the head honcho? Where's the big guy?
Oh, Father Davion.
Radovan doesn't know his name.
He's out back doing some training, actually. Would you like to see him?
Very much so. I have some things to say to him.
Oh, really? Well, follow me then.
All right.
Okay, he leads you through the church and out back to where you can see a raised fighting ring. He's basically there with what looks like a couple of the town militia as he's like clashing sword, or they're using like dummy swords and shields, and he's just waylaying on these people with his mace. Max Power, thanks for the follow, buddy. Just pow, pow, like just really beating the crap out of him like he's in a bad mood. As the last of the militia falls flat on their butt as he hovers over them with the club side of his mace, like, I could smash your skull any second, but then, like, obviously thinks better of it. He turns to look at you and he goes, oh, you.
I immediately go down on one knee and bow my head.
Okay, he kind of looks at you rather surprised and raises an eyebrow, like, what's this?
Wow.
He kind of wanders over to you, still dripping with sweat and huffing and puffing. He says, so what's going on? What is this all about?
I stand up and I bow my head and I say, I would like to apologize.
Okay, for a second he looks completely dumbfounded. He's like, apologize? Well, I'm glad to see that you've come to your senses.
When I first met you, I acted a little bit worse for wear. And
a little bit worse for wear. You were downright insolent.
Hey, I'm apologizing here. This is difficult for me, man.
He said,
right?
Yes.
It's pretty simple. I had this elf witch following me, and she's been getting a rise out of me quite a lot lately, and it's a long story, not for the better. And my attitude towards you and this order and this institution and this town, frankly, was in the wrong direction. And I want to repair the bridges that I may have inadvertently burned.
Huh. Well, far be it from me to not be a forgiving man. So I accept your apology. And maybe you should, I don't know, possibly seek penance in the ring.
Penance in the ring? I don't know if I have the time, man.
He said, oh, come now, you certainly do. And he kind of grabs you and pulls you by the scruff of the neck into the ring. He says, we've got time to go a round or two.
Oh, shit. This is not what I planned. All right, what do you want to do? You want to just scuffle you want to grapple on the ground, or you want to...
Right, as soon as he does that, he lets out a loud, ah! And smashes you upside the shield, like as hard as he possibly can. It's like a deliberate blow on the shield. I mean, it was serious force. It like jarred you and knocked you back. He said, well, come on then! How about you?
All right, motherfucker, let's go. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
All right, roll your initiative. And we'll see whether Radovan is up to the combat prowess.
Spells allowed or no? It's not known.
Well, are you asking him that?
Yeah, I'm saying that as I'm rolling, you know?
Okay, well, go ahead and Holy moly! Look at that.
The
How do
whiskey.
you get a minus? How do you get a -1 on your attack?
Because 1d20 minus 1. No, that's my initiative.
Oh, you're in initiative. That's right. There we go.
I'm good to go, man.
Natural 20!
And we've got a first natural 20 of the night, wasted on a pointless initiative roll.
That's how we do it here.
That's how I
you
roll.
are definitely first. You are definitely first in the combat. In fact, your lightning speed catches him unawares. Make sure to hit roll.
All right. I forgot what it was. With all the is it 1d20 plus?
I believe you're at a
3, right?
D20 plus 4 now. I think.
Oh, it's 4. That's right.
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
Oh.
All right, you come
Wow.
crashing down on Father Davion with your mace. Are you pulling your blow, or are you going for all-out damage?
Oh, I'm hitting him. He grabbed me by the scruff of my neck.
Go ahead.
man.
Right,
I'm
roll your
hurting.
damage then. D8 plus 2. Okay, you belt Father Davion like right upside the like hit him hard on the shoulder.
You know what's great about this? I'm like, I apologize.
It kind of knocks him flying as he looks at you in utter shock. And now he kind of like poises himself and like starts circling round like as he lunges forward at you and swings his mace towards you. However, he still obviously is reeling from the shock of the previous blow, as it's a pathetic attempt at an attack. In fact, he almost like lands directly in your line of fire. It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hold off this time because I actually didn't mean to. If I hit him, that is.
Well, you
like,
know, I mean, he
Holy.
belted you as hard as he could. Bam! Look at this man. It's like how to kill fellow
Best
members of the
apology
cloth.
Ever.
seriously, I'm just gonna murder everybody in this priesthood.
Dude, okay, D8 plus 2.
I don't want to hit him though. I want to hold back.
Okay, so you're deliberately holding off?
Yeah. Can
Okay,
I-
so roll the damage and then basically tell me how much, like, reduce it to what you feel you
All
want to
right.
reduce it to.
Please hit him.
Rip.
Right
Rest
as
in
you're
peace.
about to smack him upside the head.
Yeah, like a damage, man.
Okay.
I don't
Right,
want
so you
to.
kind of like pull it at the last minute and just kind of like cuff him with the, like deliberately hit him with the wooden part of the Morning Star and not the ball. The initiate is like standing there with his jaw like on the floor, like because he's like he's in shock. Okay, at that point, Father Davion takes 2 steps backwards and says, "Well, I think I owe you an apology." He said, "While
don't,
I
man.
do not approve of your insolence and your
Correct.
deterrent ways that you behave with our priestly doctrines, you clearly have not neglected the art of combat, and I respect that."
The hell I just came through is crazy. I almost died like 4 times. And only by the faith of Cuthbert did I survive. And I completely leave out the elves that helped me
Right.
when I'm talking to him. It's just,
completely
Cuthbert.
claim full credit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, he definitely seems to have a newfound respect for you as he kind of puts his arm over your shoulder and leads you back into the church. And
I go.
Is this when I walk in?
so, meanwhile, you guys have been
Please.
walking. No, you're still coming up the road by now. You haven't got there yet.
Oh man.
So,
Come on, we're
he
there.
basically, tells you that he appreciates your efforts in bringing the tonic, and he understands that you've been doing great work in trying to find a cure for the town. And he feels that a few misspoken words can easily be wiped away based on the deeds and the actions that you perform. So he's like, your words may be ill-chosen, but your actions, he goes, your actions consist of great merit, sir.
Well, thank you for that. And there are a few realities about this place that have kind of grown on me. So I wouldn't mind returning here, preferably, hopefully alone and still alive, because I have a dangerous road ahead. And, then I show him the mark, and I basically say, this thing is apt to kill me, and I have to get it off me.
Mangler, thanks for the follow, buddy.
That's what I say to him.
Wow.
All right. Well, he basically looks at you, and you can tell just by the way he's looking at you, he's got a much more He's not scowling and looking down his nose at you like he was before. He's definitely more kind of looking at you more as an equal now. As he kind of shakes your hand and says, well, you excuse me, I need to go and bathe. I am somewhat sweaty and I have to give mass here in just an hour.
Well, I'm speechless, but yeah, no. I actually didn't know what to say for a second. I hope to see you soon.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
Good deal. Okay.
Yep. Damn straight.
All right. The initiate kind of, says, "Wow, I've been here for 7 years and I've never seen Father Davion bested in the ring." He said, "I particularly like that insulting cuff upside the ear you gave him. Oh, I'd love to have done that myself."
Only in your dreams, buddy. Just glad you're alive.
He says, well, yes, we'd be happy to see you if you come back through this way. That would be wonderful.
I'll show you some pointers.
He says, oh, yes, definitely. When Father Davion's not around, of course.
Sure.
Okay. He leads you to the door. As you kind of get to the door, you can see the two elves walking up the road towards the church.
Hey! I just wave at them.
Say, why are you all sweaty?
Long story, just making amends with
What's
my
that huge
brethren.
dent in your shield?
That
Polish it off,
dick.
you know?
Why?
We got word of a caravan that's delivering the weekly shipment from Scarrow where we're heading. So we gotta head to the market and hopefully we can catch them and maybe get a ride.
You are right beside the market. The market is directly to your left, and you can see what looks like 3 or 4 carts all lined up. There's a fellow that's kind of walking along them, talking to everybody and making sure that they're all ready to go. There's like several men at arms, maybe 3 or 4 guys that are wearing kind of leather with swords that are sitting on different carts, but they're all kind of just, paying attention to the market and stuff like that. Oh, Scarborough, thanks for the follow. So yeah, it looks like it's about to leave.
Shake it, get us a ride, or Radovan, get us a ride with them.
Yes, yes.
Do we really need their company?
It'll be way quicker and we can just hang out.
Oh, because we're like the Partridge family of, community,
Hey,
right?
Radovan,
We
you're
can
the one
barely
that
stay
hates-
together ourselves.
Free ride, carry all of our
Listen.
shit. They know
You're
where
the
we're
one that likes
going.
to sleep during the night and not take watches. This is
Yeah,
a
Radovan.
hookup.
Oh, fine. Let's go. Let's hitch a ride, I guess.
All right. Well, you can see the guy that's kind of walking along, checking everybody, seems to have the air of authority, like he's some kind of, caravan leader or wagon master or something like that. As you get closer, he's talking to one of the men. He says, "So, Ren," he said, "you and your cohorts are capable of defending us, I assume, if anything goes wrong."
You have no idea, sir. Oh, he's not talking to me?
Turns as you say that. He goes,
Oh.
"Oh, hello."
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thanks for the follow. He says, "I was actually talking to him." He kind of looks at you up and down, and he says, "Well, are you available? Are you offering your services?"
Do you got pay involved? We'll keep you guys safe.
Well, we pay 2 gold per day for travel back to it goes back to Scarrow. You get a bonus 5 should there actually be any trouble when you defend the caravan successfully. Other than that, it's just 2 gold, but we will feed you and give you a comfortable place to sleep.
I'll say, Radovan will take watches every night if you give us 3 gold.
Oh, sorry, it's 2 gold, the same I give everybody.
Ignore her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. We'll take the 2 gold a day. We're good to go.
All right, he said, payment upon
Okay.
completion. When you get there, I pay you.
Sounds good, sir.
So if you die on the way, I don't have to.
Where should we put our things? Where should
well,
we put our things, mister?
Well, you guys have a horse and cart.
Oh,
Do you want to leave that here?
okay. No?
I
What's
didn't
his
think
name?
you would.
Yeah, what's the caravan leader's name?
Is Shaggy gonna ask, or is Radovan gonna ask?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm already going to forget, so I don't
Okay.
really care.
Right, then he has not volunteered that information unless one of you asks him.
Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Yes?
Can we have your name, please, so we know who we're traveling with?
Oh, my name's Boris. Boris Teague. I'm the caravan leader here.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Kia.
You make me go. Thanks for the follow. He says, well, nice to meet you, Kia. Not being rude, but are you signing on as caravan guard?
Yes, we are with Mr. Radovan there.
Oh, and you don't
Sir
look
Radovan.
very capable. No offense.
Excuse me, I kind of hold my staff up and point it towards him.
I immediately get in between Kia and this man, and I'm like, she can do what she can do, and it can impress. I assure you, on my word.
Well,
I've saved his life before.
Kia.
Well, as long as when, when the hammer hits the nail, that I don't have to worry about your safety as well as everybody else's in the caravan, then I'm not opposed to, I understand in these modern days that you ladies are quite capable.
As he's speaking, I'm going to come up behind him. He probably hasn't seen me yet, and I'm just going to, be, right behind his ear. I'm just going to be like, and I'm Raisa.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, you guys.
He's
just to scare him.
Spins around suddenly. He's like, oh. So there's 3 of you then. Is it 3? And he starts looking around to see if he can see any more. He says, well, the offer is the same. 2 gold per day, and an additional 5 if you have to do anything to defend the caravan.
In the future, guys, and I turn to the
I'm already heading towards our cart and hopping in the back.
Oh, okay.
So let's go.
Well, you're at the back of the caravan then. Alrighty. Well, we will take a very quick break.